Hey everyone, it's Antonio here from Whiskey Quest. Back again for another whiskey review. We're gonna hit up my favorite liquor store and see what we can find. Maybe get a good deal, something I haven't tried, and do a quick review for you guys. See you guys in a bit. Hey, welcome back to Whiskey Quest. I'm Antonio Perez, and today I'm going to be doing a whiskey review of Tullamore D.E.W Irish Whiskey. So I picked this up for $22. I believe it's usually around that price, $22, $25, depending where you are. This is an Irish whiskey. I've never tried this before. I've seen it on the shelves, but never really, tried it since the only thing I've ever stuck with is Jameson. But since we're doing reviews, why not try something new? This is triple distilled and 40% in ABV, and it's matured in ex-bourbon casks and sherry casks. So you get a little bit of everything going on in this blend right here. In my reviews, I usually go through the nose, the taste, the finish, and then we'll add a little bit of water and see if it opens up or if it gets boring. So let's get on with the review. On the nose, I get a lot of fruit. I get there's a pear and an apple kind of note there. I also get vanilla. I get cherry. Way in the back, I get some hints of coconut. It's a very nice nose. Let's move on to the taste. Cheers. Wow. Okay. For those of you that are used to drinking higher proof whiskeys, this is a very easy sipper, so definitely pay attention to how much you're drinking, because this is going to go down pretty good and it will creep up on you. Wow, I can't believe how friendly that is. So triple distilled usually gives you that kind of friendliness, and the flavor on this is there's a lot going on. I get a peppery note right up front, and then right after that I get lime. I get some orange, more like an orange peel kind of taste. There's some caramel going on. And there, in the very back, I guess you could say that's in the finish, you get like a medium, short to medium kind of finish, and with a bitter dark chocolate. Seriously, I was not expecting that much from this. That coconut, coconut is one of my favorite things to eat, so this is definitely going to be one of my favorites just because of that. Wow. Alright, well, I'm impressed so far. Let's add a little bit of water and see if it does anything to this. Probably not, since it's very, I'm just gonna do one drop. It's a very friendly whiskey already, so adding too much water might just water it down, but we'll see. So Tullamore D.E.W is one of the oldest names out there for Irish whiskeys, and there was a gentleman named Daniel E. Williams, hence the "D.E.W" on the bottle, and he was general manager at the time, and then later on became one of the owners of this brand here. As of right now, in July of 2018, it is owned by William and Grandsons, which is, you know, as we all know, they do the Monkey Shoulder and obviously Grant's, their own products there. And so this is a blend of 3 different varieties of whiskeys. You got your pot still, you got your grain whiskey, and then you got your malt whiskey. What they do is the malt and the pot still whiskey gets distilled there in Tullamore, Ireland, and the other part, the grain whiskey, that actually comes from, I believe, Middleton, and that's because they haven't set up the stills yet to distill the grain whiskey, but I hear that that's, you know, in the process of happening, and once that happens, everything will be distilled and produced there in Tullamore. So that's something that hasn't happened there in, I believe, 60 years, 50 or 60 years, I'm not sure. I'll put it in the description. So yeah, brief history of this blend here. It's been through a lot, it's been through a lot of owners, and it still stands here as the 2nd largest Irish whiskey. So let's get on with the nose with a little bit of water that was added a little bit a while ago and see how that changes. On the nose I get it's weird, it changes to, it's very light though, it's like a honeydew melon. I get some honey. Everything's faint though, I get the honey, I still smell the apple. Yeah, it's more of an apple now than the pear. I'm looking for that coconut, but I can't find it anymore. Well, that got a little bit boring on the nose. So, I mean, usually, sometimes it happens with, especially when it's an easy drinking one. It's the water will just wash out some things, but you never know until you try it. Let's move on to the taste. Cheers. All right, well, the spice is still there. The spice, and then there's sugar. I don't get the lime anymore. Yeah, it got pretty boring. I'd say skip the water. Stick with just the way they made it straight out of the bottle. It just tastes watered down, and now the finish is like so short. My final thoughts for this Irish blend here. If you like Irish whiskey and you've never tried this before, or you're looking to get into Irish whiskey, or whiskey at all for that matter, this is a good bottle to pick up and get started. $22 to $25. It's not gonna disappoint. It's not gonna waste your money. If you've seen it on the shelves and you've wondered, is that any good? You heard it right here on Whiskey Quest. Go ahead and give it a shot. This is something that you can get used to and use it as your training into more complex kind of whiskeys. So go ahead and pick this up and share it with your friends and family and have a great time. Quick thing before I end the video. Me and my wife are huge fans of the Trilogy by Stieg Larsson, the Millennium Trilogy, which includes the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I'm sure a lot of you maybe have heard it. There was a big US movie release a couple years ago. And in those books, the main character, Lisbeth Salander, she actually prefers to drink Tullamore D.E.W. out of all the whiskeys. They chose this one to be in the books. And I thought it was pretty cool that our favorite character in that book is a fan of Tullamore D.E.W. So I thought that was pretty cool. What's your favorite pop culture character that drinks some kind of whiskey? Put it in the comments below. I'm sure there's plenty of them out there. And so having said that, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share this video, give me a thumbs up, And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye. Cheers.